So we've been going there since before we had kids, who are now well into their 50s. We had just so much fun. From the cabins, you see the ocean just crashing down.
A rustic getaway reduced to a shell of its former self.
And they've been losing cabins a couple of years.
Looking for evidence of the loss? You'll find it in this snapshot from the early 80s. Over the right shoulder of Aunt Mammy, there's a second fence behind the first. Fast forward to today.
That's too bad. It was awfully beautiful place over the years.
The stairs once leading to the beach are entirely washed out. A gazebo relocated to higher ground.
Pacific is a misnomer. It is not pacifying. It can be a brutal place. Kalaloch is a very wild place. And what we're seeing here is part of that wild nature.
This beacon of hospitality in the heart of Olympic National Park is at risk of disappearing.
The ocean is eroding the bluff, and a lot of the cabins are at danger of falling into the sea.
As the years pass and the waters rise, the sea has eaten away at the bluffs bit by bit.
Coastal erosion at Kalaloch has been happening for eons. We do know that coast-wide, that storms are increasing in frequency and magnitude.
Ecologist Steve Fradkin says it's a West Coast phenomena we're witnessing here. But the lush climate along the shores of the Evergreen State presents a particular set of challenges.
And when those storm events coincide with particularly high tides, and you have these increased waves that then start to hammer the toe of these bluffs, that's when we get these erosion events. We also happen to be on a rainforest coast, so we get a lot of rain.
And the foundation for the resort isn't helping either. Sand, gravel, and cobbled rock jumbled together just won't hold up. You can see infrastructure buried long ago is beginning to peek back through.
In one storm cycle this year, there's already been as much as 4 meters of loss.
National Park Deputy Superintendent Kevin Killian says the safety risk is real, and they have no choice but to act fast.
All the cabins that are being removed are within 5 meters of the bluff edge.
But when you press for more information about what the future holds, what are they doing to protect this fragile space? He provides few answers.
My opinion, as someone who lives there, is worth protecting. I mean, we want to keep things like Kalaloch Lodge.
South in Olympia, State Representative Jim Walsh has some suggestions.
We understand that bulkheads and seawalls maybe are not always the best way to do it, but they are effective.
Walsh believes there's an ideological divide stronger than the tides that's holding the state back from taking action to protect this popular tourist destination.
Where you get the hard-driven ideological, mandates and prohibitions are largely from people who don't live on the coast, who live in Puget Sound area, and they've got a lot of strong opinions about what the coast should look like.
They'll probably move the lodge south a bit, but it'll never be like the old Kalaloch, so it's a sad state of affairs.
And right here behind me on screen is something called a chronologue. An ecologist installed it to collect data on changes to the cliffside. And us and the public can help them with their research. You can send photos of the landscape, snap a pic on your smartphone of how things are looking at Kalaloch Lodge, and then send that into them to give them a better idea of the current shape and state of the bluffs.